Hey, I'm Kev Mr. Welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross. Has Kev Hillman's on a good streak now. He's readjusted to 450 Supercross. Can he continue the good run around the AT&T Stadium in Arlington? As he is revving it up for the heat race. On the outside, he gets going. Let's see if we remember this course as well. Hasn't been round here on the 450, remember. Very difficult course, and he's been shuffled back at the start. What is everyone doing? Being extremely slow. The first section, someone being pushed towards the barriers. As here comes Highside trying to force his way through into the top 10. There's all of what's that? Millsaps going backwards. Almost forgot about the massive jumps as well. Highside just about holds on to his bike as riders are raining from heaven as he comes to the end of the opening lap. Looks like he's made his way up to 9th, so not the best start. He's just been pushed into a tough block at the beginning of the second lap, and then actually goes into a tough block. There's all someone down in front. Let's see if it's Porcel, his friend. You remember him? A couple of races away. I never forget about Chris Porcel. There's all the Muskins behind as well, not having a good start. It's all tough block from hell there. Blocking the track. Just like Calhoun that was. There's Engelhardt trying to make some moves. You can see I trying to make the move into that final corner, but it's just not a good move as he makes it 3 wide now. Who is going to survive as you go across the line? Looks like it will be Eyeside in front, just up to 6th. You can see the transfer spot in front. There's Roxton Lees just picking up from where he left off in Oakland is the German. Got Chad Reed in front in 5th, Dave Beck in 4th. So we've got the Yamaha, oh, and Beck's down. And here comes Highside through to 3rd maybe. Round the outside of Trott, not quite happening. He's got Patrick Elkins in 2nd, having a superb heat race. As here's Highside trying to get some speed going over that jump, just not working. Even if he was a bit aggressive with Trott, but he's through at the time being. That's the main thing. And what is Trott doing? Very slow there. And that's still Highside's fastest at 57.2 despite that. But he's through in 3rd at the moment. But you can see 2nd right in front. Of course, leads to a better starting position for the main event. And Trott just pushing him wide there. Obviously not happy about the previous lap when I also tried to push him into some tough blocks. And that's really killed Highside momentum. Look at this, dropping back. Needs to gain that back. Oh no, he's hit the tough blocks, just going for the jump. And now Baggett's going to challenge him for the last transfer spot. It's gone Pete Tong for Highside right at the end. As he's got 2 laps remaining after this one though. 58. Why are you producing 58? Need to be getting quicker, Highside. Tries to go down the inside. And it looks like Chad Reed might be coming to the rescue for Highside. Battling with Baggett behind. As what are you doing there? Trying to whip it too good. So there you go. That's very good. And oh, down goes Trott from 3rd. You can breathe easier now, Highside. Oh, can you? Where are you going? Someone else told him where the track is, right? As now he drops back down to 4th. There's David Beck in 3rd. He's coming back. There's the Beck. And now he's been blocked by a tough block as Highside. He's dropped back down to 5th. Chad Reed. He's going through instead as we approach the final lap. This has been a very messy heat race. So many mistakes from Highside, but he still looks like he might make it through. In third, Elkins in second. He's been able to just cruise since the start, when he should have been threatened by the guys behind, but they keep falling over each other. Making mistakes like that. There goes Beck. Now it's Reed and Highside. It's Muskin as well in fifth. There's going to be a very tight finish. Oh, he's hit the tough blocks on the inside. There's Highside. And now look at this, Muskin trying to sneak through. He's going to have a good final section. His Highside, has he done it? No, he's been taken out in the final corner. He crosses the line in fifth. So Roxon comfortably through, so does Elkins. And then Reed and Muskin make it through in the end. Hillman misses out after making a Horlicks off the second half of that race. Then we got Baguette, then we got Millsaps as well, not making it. Beck finished in 13th in the end, Trotting 17th. And then Justin Barsha at the back. So let's see if Highside can make up for it in the semi-final. As he starts in first on the inside. Not the place you want to be though. Heading towards the first corner, as you've seen many times before. And you can see why everyone's gone extremely right. As, oh, someone down behind. Looks like Highside in fourth though. Ahead of Purcell and Trot. Got Blake Baggett in front. We've got Robert Engelhart as well. Engelhart slowing down Highside. We've got Michael Eden. This Highside goes very wide there. No grip on the outside. As the top 5 from the semi-final make it through to the main event. I have no idea where Highside is going there. As he tries to make his way around the outside into the lead. Oh, he's down! Taken out! Once again. Taken down is Highside here in Arlington. Obviously, people are not fans of his racing style. There's... what is going on there? No brakes at all. And look at this. This has killed his momentum going over these jumps. And now look at this. He's been dragged back into a catfight. When he's in clean air, he's decent, but just not good battling at the moment, Highside. As he's down to 6th. Transfer spot right in front. That is 5th. That is Nate. He should easily be making it through as Nate goes wide. And they go into 5th. Baggett leads. Engelhart in 2nd. Michael 3rd. Purcell, his friend, in 4th. And what are you doing, Nate? Trying to take him out. Dave Beck in 7th. Got Alessi as well in 8th. As it goes Highside over the jumps, that's much better. That's what you need to do. Maybe just didn't back up that first jump better. And that really damaged the rhythm section on that previous lap. Because look at this, now he's flying towards 4th. You know, can he take this jump properly finally? Looks like he can. Not the next corner though, got chopped off. Oh, but look at that smooth move down the inside of Purcell, and then way too much speed into the final jump. Sets a 57, but that's pointless when you mess up the final corner. You mess up the beginning of the next lap, because look, now you're down to 5th and you're battling still to make it through. Just not being consistent around here. It's not like Oakland, oh, which fitted like a glove for Highside. As you've got 2 laps to go, and we still don't know who's making it through. As oh, down goes Purcell. What's that, Beck as well? This Highside in 4th now. As you've got Michael in front, Engelhart, and you can see Baguette launching their way away in the lead. But for high side, it's finally coming together maybe round here. Just as I say that, he messes up that corner. He still doesn't know how to take that tight right after jumping. There you go. David Beck can just sneak by. As he go into the final lap, the semi-final. Go into this left. That is going to be a very tricky corner in the race. Oh, and he's down his high side. Get going, you're down to 8th. This might be the last chance to qualify for high side. He's messed up again, and so have a couple of other riders. He's up to 6th. But then he got his momentum killed thanks to those riders going down. And now he's riding his own circuit again. As there is a transfer spot right in front. And there's Justin Barsha trying to make it through on his Suzuki as well. As they go free-way, but what is that tough block doing in the way? Why has no one cleared that as we go towards the line? Who's going to be making it through? It's going to be Hillman. Just. My God. So Baguette through comfortably on his KTM. So is Engelhardt on his Suzuki. Then Michael on the Suzuki. The Asfano of David Beck and the KTM of Kev Hillman just by 7/10 of a second there. Justin Barsha, Purcell in 7th. Del Yee in 8th. Davey Millsap, straight Reimer. Got Weston at the back. Let's see if Hillman can get it together in the main event. So before we go there, we've got new butt patch news. As we've got Stella and UMAD. Probably not going to wear those.
Welcome to one of the most spectacular venues in the world. AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The superstar athletes of Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship are ready to battle for the win. Who will grab the whole shot? The crowd is into it tonight. That will definitely get these riders pumped up as they wait for the gate drop.
As here's high side revving up on the outside, thanks to those poor couple qualifying races as we get underway for the main event. Crowd goes wild while everyone goes wide. And high side takes the lead over Dungey. Great move from the KTM man. Over his fellow KTM runner. There's actually Suzuki behind in 2nd. David Beck briefly in 3rd. Ed Roxon. As the German sails into 3rd, then Seeley in 5th. As here's high side coming to the end of the opening lap. Remember, do not carry too much speed over that final jump. As you go on to the 2nd lap with high side leading by 1.9 seconds. Head of the Suzuki, but now Roxon up to 2nd. Here we go. Here comes the cavalry. Big test now for high side. Does he have the speed in clean air? Look at all the tough blocks everywhere. This will be a test for the KTM man. This is 1.3 ahead of Roxon. Got Dungey in 5th now. Seeley in 3rd. Suzuki dropping back fast now. As Hillman's still going to be leading, it looks like. At the end of the 2nd lap, 2.2 ahead of Roxon. Sets a 56.3. Seems to be getting the hang of that left-hander. Very tricky left-hander, which will just get even harder as the race goes on. Dungey up to 4th. Well, the reigning champ finally showing some form as he gets ahead of the Suzuki as well. Oh no, he's messed up this section as high side. There goes the 2nd. Look, there is Roxon riding his tail now. See, just one simple mistake on the jump. And there goes lots of time. Goes over the jump. Oh, that's better from high sides as we come to the end of the third lap. Can't believe he's still leading. Hell, the German. But Dungey's flying. And the other KTM in third. Got Dean Wilson around at the top 5 and this has Varna. As we're over a quarter of the way through the race. Got Cole Seeley in fourth on the Honda. So trying to carry speed over that jump, and look again, messes up, and now it's Roxon through. That cost him a couple of seconds. I know what it does, allows the German through, and he might just race away now in the lead. And now he will, high side into him. What an idiot. What is he trying to do there on the KTM? Down to fourth. When he should be still battling for the lead. But now he can say goodbye to that win, probably. Felt like he was just clinging on to that lead. But then pulling away and having the outright pace. So that cost him 5 seconds at that. So he's 3.4 behind Roxon. He's got Dean Wilson in 5th. David Beck in 6th, having a superb outing. Dean Wilson 1.5 behind. Cole Seeley 1.7 in front. And high sides down again. Mistakes lead to mistakes. Just like cautions breed cautions sometimes. And now he's having to battle with people. When he was in clean air, he's fine. Until then. It was Hillman. Now he's going to maybe have to take alternate lines. We'll see how good he is. Is he battling with Dean Wilson 4th? Chad Reed in 6th. Trying to push through on his Yamaha. So once again, that lap cost him 3 seconds that time. So remember at the back of your mind, 8 seconds Hillman has cost himself. He would be leading still if he didn't make these silly mistakes. As you got Wilson and Reed neck and neck behind. So there you go, that's how you're meant to do it, Hillman. Why can't you do that before? As he's now pulled a 2nd on Reed and a 10th on Wilson. Fortunately, top 3 away in front now. You can see that. With Dungey and Roxon about to lock horns for the victory. As we are over halfway through this main event. Still, this will be a superb result for Hillman. Get another top 5. He sets his fast to that 56 flat. Matching the leaders. Just need more laps like that. He's now 2 seconds ahead of Wilson and Reed. Reed dropping back quite spectacularly now on his Yamaha. Go over the jumps. There we go, much better. Okay, speed into this section. There's now Reed ahead of Wilson. And Roxon down to 3rd. As the German made a mistake. As he's behind his fellow Honda runner now. And Seeley. And Dungey got a bit of a lead. As he come towards the end of another lap. And a 55.4 from Hillman. Maybe he does have pace round here on this KTM. Oh, he's down though. You could see that coming from a mile off. He's just out of position. And another mistake, which will cost him more seconds. What are you doing now? He's just lost his head. Hillman. He's still in 4th though, ahead of Wilson and Reed, but now look at the gap, 8.8. He has cost himself like 5 seconds with a couple of stupid mistakes. Again. All heading up this race when he should be battling for a podium at least. Instead he's touring around a bit by himself at the moment. And yeah, it did cost him 5 seconds that lap, so that's up to now 13 seconds, I think Hillman's cost himself. As Dungey's 11.6 up the road in the lead. As he's a second ahead of Wilson. So there you go, get it stopped a bit better that time. There you go, perfect into that jump. Then you can really get off that section, full throttle. There's Roxon 7.1 ahead. But Hillman's just killed his momentum over these jumps. What's he doing? How has he done that? As now Wilson through into 4th. Hillman again. Now he's cost himself 3 seconds this lap. As he gets back by for 4th, and yes, 3 seconds that lap. He's cost himself. There's Reed way back as Wilson tries to go for the outside move. That doesn't really work. It's Muskin now up to 6th, so he can't afford to be making mistakes. As now Muskin fighting his way through the field. That's again trying to break for that corner. Absolute hell for Hillman. And look at Wilson with a much better run on his Husqvarna. Takes back the position temporarily though. Here comes Hillman back by. Back into 4th, too wide into the tough block. Are you kidding? I say we could just tally this race up to Hillman being an absolute idiot. But he's still got battling for a top 5, despite being an idiot. As he gets into Muskin, and we've got... Oh, he's been taken out now by Reed. You're no longer my hero, Reed. For that. The Australian. Just pushing. KTM out the way again. Horrible braking for that corner. It's Muskin's down. And of course, Hillman messes up the section when he really needs to nail it. And he would have been in the top 5 now. As he got 2 laps to go. Got a cracking battle for the top 5 going on now. Muskin, Reed, Hillman. Maybe. We'll see if we can actually nail this section. Wilson not far in front of this this trio. As they go into the final lap of the race, Dungey leads by 20.8. It's all about the battle for 5th. As he clips the inside, Hillman. Another tiny mistake. So you've got Baggett 2.8 behind. And Reed is taken out by Hillman. I guess we could have seen that coming. As he gets back up to 6th. And now he's got Wilson in front in 4th. Not having a good run in his Husqvarna. And look at the KTM starting to really pounce on him. Muskin by into 4th as Dungey wins his teammate. Well, who's going to be winning the battle out of these KTMs? Will it be the Frenchman on the Macau rider? Does he go over the final section? Oh, Hillman, what are you doing? Just commit to the outside or inside. So Dungey wins by 6.1 seconds ahead of Seeley, who stayed ahead of Roxon to the line. Muskin in 4th. Hillman should have been 4th though. What did he do in that final corner? He just went into him. Instead of trying to go down the inside or just commit to the outside. But still, it's a top 5. It's another good result. With Wilson in 6th. Reed 7th, despite that fall in the final lap. Then we've got the Honda in 8th. Baggett 9th. Jason Ans around the top 10 on his Husqvarna ahead of the Suzuki. Had a superb start. But doesn't even get a top 10 in the end. So you see a Lacey at the back as normal.
That was definitely not the type of performance he was hoping for. He was never really a factor in the race and is going to have to find a lot more speed if he wants to win.
So Roxon still leads, but it's just 7 points ahead of Seeley now, with Dungey up to 3rd ahead of Muskin by a single point. Anderson in 5th, just 3 points behind the Frenchman, 3 points ahead of Hillman, who drops out of the top 5. But he's 15 points ahead of Wilson, with Chad Reed in 8th, Musyaps in 9th, and Brayton round out the top 10 of the Baguette. Cooper Webb intros on the man up to 13th ahead of Justin Barsha. Further down, it looks like 29 riders have now scored points so far this season, with Van Marten the best of the rest. So not the race that Hillman wanted after that fantastic first couple of laps. I think he just made mistake upon mistake upon mistake. And so at the end of the season, maybe he's thinking of all the points he cost himself there. Just like he maybe thinks of Oakland, maybe missing out and challenging for the win there last time out. But maybe he'll be back in form under the Lewis Bank Stadium in Minneapolis in Minnesota. Track he's very familiar with from his East days, and the track where he made his Supercross debut, I believe, back in the day. So let's see if he can get back on form. Try not to think too much about the defeat. It's not the end of the world after all. Very much true. Shell has getting back on top. I believe at least his fans are backing him after that race. So let's find out if Hillman does get back on the top step of the podium next time out. South watching, and I'll see you then.